And we're away here in the Princess Elizabeth Challenge Cup, Bedford School against Shiplake College.
Both iconic eights racing schools. I can see that Shiplake here have got a little bit of pedigree in this boat. If any one of the rowing geeks amongst us knows times in eights, they've rowed 5:47.6, which is quite a swift time, even when the conditions are favourable in a tailwind. So these boys know how to row a fast eight, and we are seeing that off the start as they have taken a length over Bedford by the looks of things straight away.
Wow, what a start there from Shiplake College. They already have some clear water over Bedford. That is a commanding start. And the eight, it's so important, I think, to get yourself in there early.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll hear from one of our most decorated female coxswains later in the commentary. But one of the beauties of eight racing is that we want to get that boat up to speed as quickly as possible. And the fantastic thing about the event is that the difference between that top-end speed and that cruising speed is not that different compared to the smaller boats. And so you need to get that boat up to speed.
And we're moving up to the live shots now and seeing a very relaxed row here from Shiplake. They had a great start, got themselves into a commanding lead, and now they can just control the race, and that is certainly what they're doing over Bedford School.
And I think the other thing with these big margins of victory here is that, I mean, before technology existed back in my day, we used to hear over the tannoy of, you know, Shiplake striking 18, 5 lengths lead over over Bedford. Just hearing that kind of authority of who your opposition are racing and hearing how far they're beating other opposition that you may or may not have raced against earlier in the season. It's all a part of that psychological management and gamesmanship as we go through the regatta. And so I'm sure that Shiplake will have a little bit of an element wanting to make sure that everyone hears that they're rating quite low. It looks as though maybe 18, 20, a bit of a paddle now. So they are really managing that energy, managing that rowing well.
It's an interesting one with the regatta as well, because I think, and what I quite often get my crews to do if we know that we're going to have an easier round is to race the first half of the race as they would like to race it, and then to conserve energy in the second half, because you still need to feel a bit of the burn, feel a bit of the sting, because if you come down and it's too relaxed, they get into the next round and have a really difficult race, then all of a sudden they find themselves just a bit under-geared. So it's about being relaxed and conserving energy, but you still want to know that you've had a race so that you're prepared when you go through to the next round, which will definitely step up as the week goes on.
Absolutely. And the PE was such a huge entry, many rounds. They need to almost be practicing this. The beauty of Henley is that we don't get a chance to rehearse getting onto the start line in the unique conditions down Temple Island. So you need that practice, even in those earlier rounds, of having the quiet, then the noise, then having everything go very nice and sort of straight and quiet for you as you go down that Temple Island stretch, having the wind hit you from the side. This will all be a rehearsal for those later rounds for Shiplake, and I'm glad to see that they've got some really nice top-end speed to get out front and paddling the rest of that course. Look at Bedford go, though.
Yeah, we can see the back there of Oliver Pope. In front of him, Nat Lord, Oscar Whitcomb, Sebastian Iles, Jacob Bailey, Jasper Walter, H. Tung and Charlie McCutcheon in the stroke seat. James Dearden is the coxswain. They're going for it as they come past the crowds. Look at the crowds. I mean, that's just amazing for a Tuesday. 6 days of regatta we have as they're coming down, but it will be Shiplake College taking the win in the Princess Elizabeth Challenge Cup over Bedford School. As Bedford crosses the line there, confirming the win for Shiplake College in the PE.